Nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The back's got it. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. It gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
The Bulls have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Tight end goes in motion. Ball handed off. Fighting off the defender. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
And there's the handoff. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to walk after catching the ball.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Play of the drive now for the 25. Play action here on 1st down. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
To throw, it's done. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Gibson. That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. USF has the lead here, Kirk, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down. Looking to throw the football. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Yeah, the tight end is the favorite target here of the QB, and he puts it right on him. You know, it's got to be frustrating for him when he can't connect on a simple drag route on your check down option.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Tees. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They pick up the first on the ground. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set them up first down at the 15.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Here's Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, USF. Took some extra time in the weight room hanging off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you've got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Back to pass. It's done. Quick throw over the middle. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They drag him down after a big game. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Send the back in motion. Back to throw again. He's wide open. Look out. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. There's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Touchdown, Temple, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. And now they'll set up for the point after.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake on 1st down. On the run here, taking a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Makes the grab. It's Moore. Breaks loose at the 40. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, another positive positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wide out. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Finally brought down at the 7. Sets up a first and goal here. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. And they're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
So from the 9-yard line, it's second and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, South Florida.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. After the extra point, the lead is now 17-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Scanning the field. It's done. Looking deep to the right side. Wide open downfield. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up the third down.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync. The Owls will have to kick this away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion of the big tight end. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They feed it to the back again and again. Nowhere to run. The running game has been smothered.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Now the receiver. Touchdown. Bolts. Still no answer for this offense.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Point after, up and good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Back to throw. It's done. Catch made on the right side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
So a 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Handoff to the single back. First down, looking for more now. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
They'll run it here. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. With the catch, it's Moore. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Got to pick up the third and short through the air. The sure hands. It's Gibson. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
Here's the punt high in the air. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense is back out on the field now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking downfield. It's done. What a catch. Here he goes. Touchdown. Out. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
24,
and that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Comes the USF offense back on the field now. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Breaks free. Heads out of bounds and a short gain on the play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep down the left side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, USF.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And now a timeout is taken. The receiving team wanting to talk about things here before the kickoff. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The Temple offense back on the field now. Back to throw. It's done. Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Owls will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Jefferson. They finally make the stop, and the offense threatening now. 1st down to the 27.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up into the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Here's the 2nd down play. Play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Temple. His passing game is on fire today. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. And you can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Defense is coming after him. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, South Florida. This quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's done. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. And he drops back in the gun. The tight end has got it. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The Owls will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Needs a completion here on fourth down. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And the running back takes the handoff. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Bulls! They continue to roll up the score.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's done. A quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Gets out of bounds after a solid game. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Covey. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. The USF has the lead here, Kurt. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds, so that clock will keep ticking.
Caught over the middle. It's Jefferson. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
And the Owls starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. To the air. It's done. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Looking to throw it again. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Steps out of bounds after a solid game, which sets up a 1st and goal for the offense.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? He breaks free. He's got the 1st and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up 1st downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Fights off a defender. Juke refuses to be stopped. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Trying to find some room. It's Isaac. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks into the clear at the 20. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Pounding away with the run game. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. And here's the handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. After connecting on his first try, this is a chip shot from 22 yards out. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Temple offense out there. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Catch made in space. Look out. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. To throw. It's done. Looking for a late, deep throw. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position, down to the 24. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The pass rush closing in. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Grab down the middle. It's Jefferson. Touchdown. Oh, great connection there for 6 points.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Coach makes a decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And the ball is picked off.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
The USF offense is back out there now. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Gonna run it. It's Gibson. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important third down play coming up. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Nice grab. It's Williams. They got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. The course in the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance.